got back from town, I waved to every single mother trucker going by, and not one waved back. It honestly might be because my windshield's tinted, but... I don't know if you can see, but I'm showing you my butthole.
Just a good old boy, and his name is Outlaw. He loves to make bitches hunting, fishing, and spitting some chow.
Hello, doing a huge, freaking huge merch sale over on outlawdip.com now. Bunch of merch over there, 50% off everything, son. Hats like this, Outlaw Dip Company, leather. We got the old freaking don't touch my dip. All sleeves are done. Super high quality t-shirts. Don't touch my dip. If you're an American and you love dip, these shirts are for you. Last but not least, dip goes here pocket. Hell yeah, son. All this merch, 50% off, outlawdip.com. Today only. Get at it, y'all. Never doing something like that again. Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Now I know you read the title. Okay, I don't want to generalize and say that every single person that lives in the city is a person that I can't stand. So let me put a little context into it. When I say city people, I mean someone that is so out of touch with reality that they don't know where their food comes from. They don't know how their power stays on. When their faucet leaks, they call Home Depot instead of a plumber. Now that we set some ground rules, let's explain what a hero is in 2022. A hero might be someone like a plumber now in 2022. A hero to city folk nowadays is someone who knows how to do what they don't. Hurricane Ian, about a month ago, rips through Florida, knocks the power out everywheres. Okay, thousands of line workers are sent down there to get everyone up and running. They do it. The next day, everyone forgets. Oh, so thank God for them sons of bitches. You know what I mean? Oh, man. And then everybody forgets. I don't forget. Your septic tank backs up at your house, turns into a shitty situation. Call a phone number on Google, a specialist shows up to pump that sumbitch out, you pay them, and you completely forget about them until the next time your septic tank backs up. I mean, you should be taking a picture of that dude and put a shrine up in your bathroom and pray to him every morning you don't wake up smelling feces. A tile in your bathroom breaks, leaves a sharp edge, you're walking on it barefoot, you don't know what to do, you just leave it, you don't know who to call. I mean, this goes on and on and on nowadays. The blue collar folk have become heroes now, but they're also looked down upon as deplorables and all this other crap, you know what I mean? I'm gonna kill that son, get your ass out of here. Now, I'm not saying you need to do everything yourself. You know, I'm a father, and I don't want my kids to grow up thinking that they need to be successful, that they need to be famous or something. I want them to learn a trade. I want them to be creative. I want them to work with their hands, not use technology to create an algorithm for you to get your job done quicker and easier. You know, there's times and places for that. But the further into the future we get, the more we lose the ability to create and inspire, you know, because machines and robots are going to be doing everything to make our lives easier. At that point, what is life? What is life when we got all these robots walking around doing everything for us, taking our jobs? I have the biggest fascination with craftsmen, with people who make things with their hands that is so out of this world to the average human. They're like, how does this man, this woman make something so incredible with their own hands? How? You know, that today is some of the coolest things I see. You know, when I look on social media and stuff like that, a lot of people are talking about like who did this and oh, this person said that and these people are getting a divorce and blah, 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 blah. I'm looking at people that are being creative. I'm looking at people that are creating things with their hands that have never been done before, with machinery, technology, and robots taking people's jobs nowadays, and it's going to continuously happen into the future. We as human beings need to make sure that we don't forget how to make shit. We can't forget how to fix things. You know, it may not seem like a big issue now, but think about it in 100 years. I mean, look how far technology has come just in the past 10 years with the internet, phones, social media, apps, vehicles, lithium batteries. Maybe you read the book 1984 in high school like I did. I seemed like that was definitely a lot of part of everybody's high school curriculum was to read that book or to do some type of report on it. If you haven't read that book or you haven't even heard about it, you need to go pick it up. You need to read it. Okay, George Orwell, 1984. Or you can, nowadays you can listen to it on an audiobook. Shit, in 10 years and 5 years, next year, Elon Musk will have some type of technology where you can just upload that book to your brain and you automatically know it. This is what I'm talking about. Fascinated by women who hand make cards rather than going to Walgreens and buying one. You know, when you get one of those, you're like, wow, I don't want to throw this away. This is handmade. This is beautiful. This is awesome, you know? Sometimes I feel like we're losing our craftiness, but then I feel like social media might help it by enlightening people and showing more people how to be more crafty, and maybe more people will. So I go back and forth. You know, there's always a balance. I just see more and more people every day when I go online, when I go out and about, and it's just people that are so out of touch with reality. People who won't eat meat, you know, because of ethics, but will wear leather, shoes. Or you get a lot of people, like I'm a hunter, right? So if I got some elk meat or something like that and I offer it to them, they give you a little weird look, you know, like, I don't support hunting, you know, whatever. I'll get my meat at a store, thank you very much. Where it's a freaking cow on a factory farm getting a bolt shoved through his gosh dang head, and sometimes they don't die. You know, they got to get hit a couple times, you know what I mean? Like, they don't even know we live on a floating rock sitting in the middle of space. They think that everything has to do with these giant buildings, and I got to get to the top office, you know what I mean? I need more followers on Instagram. I got to do some crazy shit. I got to create some drama. City people are like brainwashed into thinking that actors are actually enlightened people when all they do is talk about climate change and politics, and everything they say I agree with because I loved you in Aquaman or something, you know? They nearly faint when they see their favorite rapper walking down the street with all his bling bling. You know, because, oh, your song about freaking shaking your ass in the club touched me like I've never been touched before since my daddy did in 4th grade. When I go out on the street and I meet someone and it's like, I don't know, some custom welder who just like makes metal art or something crazy, a roofer who's been doing it for 40 years and has been successful at it, a simple handyman that you put anything in front of him or her and they just fix it. And you're just like, I didn't even think about that. Those are people I look up to. You know, I feel like even me, man, I just feel like everything we're surrounded by, like, it doesn't matter who you are, just like we're all losing sense of reality a little bit, you know? I want more people to look up to someone who makes something with their hands. I want someone to look up to people that are crafty. You know, it might be, you know, it might be people that are close around you. You just got to appreciate them a little bit more, you know? You know, with Amazon and things like that nowadays, it's like you can go out and just buy whatever you want. You know, oh, it's a good price. It got made in China, but whatever. You know, like all of these things like compile on top of each other, and it makes you just like, lose the appreciation for people that actually make things. And like I said before, it's like the blue collar folk of not even just America, but anywhere in the world. It's like they're looked down upon, but when it comes to saving the day, they're the people that do it, and then it's like they're just forgot about. You know, the hurricane in Florida, that always blows my mind when all the linemen go down there and turn the power on, and half the people, more than half the people are like, I don't know how they did it, but thanks. The people that these city folk be hating on are the people that make the world go round. just because you're talking about climate change and politics and all this other crap and you think you're making a change by talking, well, these people are out there doing. What are you doing? Why don't you look up to more of them sons of bitches rather than freaking talking shit? This is a blue collar appreciation video, man. My dad's a contractor. He's a builder, right? Growing up, I was like, man, it's cool. My dad makes stuff, be like, Dad, I need this to do this and whatever. And he would just make it, and I was like, that's cool. And then when I started to get a little bit older, I started to understand, this is actually important. You know what I mean? This is actually, what if something bad does happen, right? What if freaking meteor comes down and blows everything out and it turns this, and there's no more power, no this, that, and the other? It's like, dude, 80% of the population gonna be wiped out. They done. They don't know how to survive. You know what I mean? And they have that mindset of oh, it's never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen. You know what I mean? Well, okay. At least wave to me whenever I'm driving past you, you son of a bitch. You know what I mean? I'm sick of this. City folk need to wake up, son. And I've been playing around with this idea. I know I've started over the past couple of years, I've started a few different podcasts and never really done too much with them. But I've the past year, I remember I was mowing last year and I was like, dude, this is a great idea. Cause I was so, like I said, I'm so fascinated with certain people that do things. And, when somebody has a podcast, they're always interviewing somebody who's famous or been in a movie or TV show or documentary, whatever. And I'm like, I don't know, dude, that doesn't interest me. You know what I mean? I'm interested in the people that no one knows. I'm interested in the guy who freaking put the needle on top of the Empire Space Building. What is that? I'm interested in underwater welders that are getting paid freaking millions a year to go up to Alaska and weld up issues on crab boats to keep the freaking crews alive. This is stuff that I'm interested in. I feel like a lot more people, I think the biggest thing logistically is going to be finding those people because some of those people don't want to be found. But that's interesting to me, And I'm like, man, I want to start something like that to really put a light on those people and give these city folk a better idea, whether they'd watch it or not, of people that are out there making this world spin. People that are out there letting us live with these privileges like electricity. It's crazy, man, and we can talk about all the politics of economics and stuff like that later, well, I pay my taxes, so, they should be doing this, and I think that's why some people do get a bad rap, but, there's a lot of handymen out there, a lot of awesome women that make things. It's they don't get enough. They don't get enough exposure. Those are the people that they should be looked at like heroes nowadays. So I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments below. You let me know if you think that show idea is a good one, because I'd love to do something like that, man. But anyways, I just wanted to come on here, speak my piece on that. All I'm saying is, I'm not telling you what to do, but I just want to see more appreciation for people like that. And you know what, dude? Also, if somebody waves to you, man, all you gotta do is wave back. All right, that's all you gotta do. All you gotta do. When you go to Home Depot, Walmart, Sam's Club, Costco, whatever you're doing, put your card away, okay? Be a responsible human being. Put your freaking card away, okay? I know 99.9% of America is obese and fat. Get a little bit more exercise, put that gosh dang card away, all right? Appreciate it, man. And when I talk about appreciation, because I appreciate y'all for always watching and subscribing and liking and commenting and all that other kind of crap that you do, I want you to appreciate the blue collar folks of America that make this world go round every gosh dang day, rather than talking shit, calling them deplorables because you don't think they're smart enough. We'll see who's smart. When something goes to shit, like your septic tank or a broken tile or your faucet's leaking, we'll see who's smart then. Appreciate you, man. Don't forget, we're doing a merch sale. 50% off everything. Go get you some, son. OutlawDip.com. Can't put the link in the description box. We'll talk about that next week. I know you want that, vid ya? Legally, I just can't talk about it yet. So next week, I promise, it's coming. All right, I'm gonna go rip my El Camino in my new neighbor's yard who's from California, doesn't have no gosh dang respect. I'm gonna teach him, boy. Keep it out, man! Almost forgot. Apologize for this, but hey, man, I know I was telling y'all about the new music and everything I got coming. First song, first single, Seeing Orange, is dropping in a couple weeks. Here's a little preview for you. Get ready, folks, because we got a lot more music on the way. It's all getting wrapped up right now. Seeing Orange is up first, man. This one's for all my public land hunters and people that just like the outdoors. Appreciate ya. Holla! Make sure and grab all the ammo.